balls. I don't think we should stop it.
Stop what?
We've got stuff.
It's not visible at the moment.
I'll share it with everybody.
No. I need my.
Okay, so who's exactly playing with us today? Also, namaste, friends! Sorry this is later than usual,
We've got
but
stuff.
here I am.
I'll share it with
Here everybody is. I gotta put this
everybody.
There we go.
I got you.
Okay, guys, upstairs. Goodbye.
Big butt.
So is my beard doing anything for you this story?
In the garbage. This is amazing. I'm so happy right now.
We're started, by the way. So say hi, everybody.
Hi,
everybody.
Hold on.
We have a new person with us today, Ginger.
Hi.
Raise up her hand. She's going to be some sort of fairy druid, Pixie, or whatever.
Pixie Druid. Fairy.
I just like saying fairy druid better. Just be like Link or something. And I think we can just jump right into things.
I have it somewhere.
Just a quick recap from last session. They met with the Spirit of Earth, who sent them on a mission to find the two missing elemental spirits of fire and wind, and they opted to go after fire first because they had a friend waiting there for them, Chris, who is currently flying the fuck away from them because he's terrified.
Of course. Flying around the mountain.
No, he's flying up into the clouds.
He's like, someone wants to pet me. No!
No, it was more like, okay, this thing that smells like death and glows like the sun is flying at me full speed screaming. I'm out of here.
Well, like a torch.
A torch. I am a very subtle bird.
To a torch.
Up to it.
This
Yes.
beard
I'm
is very
subtle
itchy.
glow.
I regret my life. Why did I put this on?
It is itchy.
Yep, it sucks. But I'm keeping it on for as long as I can. So we're going to take it right from there because, Chris, you're flying up into the clouds. And, well, you hear a voice. And you're not able to place where it's coming from. It's just sort of like all around you. And it says, it's okay. You can trust those people below you. Go back down to meet them.
I don't know if I trust this disembodied voice that's coming from everywhere.
You can roll a sense motive check
Alright.
Oh no.
if you want to.
I got an 18.
It has your best interests of heart, and it's not misleading you in any way. It's being truthful. You can trust these people below you.
Alrighty then. I guess I will fly back down cautiously.
Wow, this spirit thing didn't last too long. Here it goes. So you fly back down, and, well, the rest of you see the dragons flying back down. Or... yeah. I would say, Glenna, you would probably see it first, that the thing that you're chasing is now coming back down.
Yeah.
What do you guys do? Come on. Have a conversation, people. Get to know each other. Don't be strangers.
Hey, what do you want? Why do you all smell like death?
Well, only I smell dead.
Those two smell like they are covered in blood. Because I've yet to hear that any of you have showered after killing all those people.
They did. They went into a river,
I had to
actually, and
kill
cleaned their
anybody.
weapons and themselves off.
Where
Okay.
am I? Where am I? Exactly.
I'm not
That's
a dirty
true.
dwarf. I bathe regularly. Thank
What?
you.
Ginger, do you have any sort of backstory at this point?
At this point, well, I'm an interesting dancer.
Cool. I'm going to
That was
say
interesting.
Define interesting
Um,
dancer.
that
That
since
is-
you are
that
a
is the
druid,
definition of
then
interesting.
you were probably in the Origin Force and you got your powers from Earth directly, and Earth told you to go meet these guys at the mountain. So you're about to meet them too. Like, you're right there.
That
And
makes
you can
sense
say
for
I did.
Ginger. She's like,
It
no,
really
the Earth
does.
really did tell me this, and I'm going.
It's true. Very
So while this dragon is flying down, you notice something fly from some nearby trees coming at you. There's like this little itty bitty thing. It looks sort of like Glenna, but prettier. No offense, Glenna. You do look like death.
I do look like death. I am.
interesting.
Not to mention, this is also at nighttime. Otherwise, Glenna would be dead.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, interesting.
Deader.
Vampire.
I would be like really, really dead.
Doubly dead.
You had actually.
Oh, I never rolled up my
Cease to
gear
exist.
or my gold.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
We haven't-
She's gold so
I'm
she
naked
can get gear.
and I have nothing.
And
Just
naked
a
spread.
That's okay
camel.
then.
That
You're
sounds
just-
good to me. No,
Okay.
I mean,
Naked Pixie riding
seriously.
a camel.
Yes.
An oversized camel.
You probably wouldn't have.
Oh, I
any-
must have come. I'm a refugee. I must have escaped somewhere.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any gold.
What?
Yep, but I will let you just pick out some good starting gear for your character.
That'd be cool.
Druid, so except for a small list of weapons you're
Pixie
allowed,
with
nothing you
dire
can have can be
camel
made
toe.
of metal.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Is your dire camel just out and about, or have you not summoned your animal companion yet?
I'm still looking up the dire camel.
That's okay. I'm just asking you, is the dire camel out and about, or have you not
Oh,
summoned it?
he's hanging out with me.
Okay. You guys notice this sort of shadowy figure with lumps on its back.
There's
Just
a bag of
hobbling towards you.
Loping towards you.
Loping towards you majestically like an eagle.
I don't think
You
eagles
can,
lope.
you can swear its hair's blowing back in the wind and
No.
it's just galloping towards you in slow motion.
No.
You're going in the plastic bag.
As you hear toot, 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 toot. Baywatch. Okay,
I feel more creeped out by the pixie than the
Chris-
dragon.
Chris asked you guys why you smell like death.
I already said my reply.
Cool.
I don't stink. I'm not a dirty dwarf. I bathe regularly. Thank you.
Alright.
I say not you two, the glowing one.
No, I am
So-
dead.
However, might smell like blood.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's 8. Yes.
You get closer to everybody there, Ginger, and you notice a fair elven maiden and, well, the pixies in more detail. So you notice
Oh,
Oh, they
Glenna,
don't have buck teeth.
this
Yes,
like
she does.
dead-looking, just really evil-looking fairy who's flying in the air right now. And you notice this blue-haired dwarf. Wait a minute, do you have low-light vision? That's probably a
Yes.
good thing. Okay, so you notice a blue-haired dwarf who is currently really upset about some accusations that he's a dirty dwarf.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got a grumpy look on his face. And there is this flying lizard thing in the sky.
I'm grumpy. Why am I
Lizard
grumpy?
thing in the sky.
Because you just were like, I don't stink.
Oh.
I don't stink. You stink.
I ain't no smelly dwarf.
I have you know that I am the son of the Dwarven King.
Well, the pixie offers soap.
Why are you crying?
The pixie offers soap. Okay.
How about you use a fucking name?
Okay.
There's Vivian, Lorelei, and JD.
I was holding the handle. Judy was
So,
Put my hand there.
I mean,
You do it.
besides this, at this point,
Oh.
it's sort of up to you guys where you actually want to go. Sorry, I don't mean to intrude. I'll give you guys a minute. Let me know.
I have a question.
Where are we supposed to
I'm
go?
a dragon. Do I have a horde?
No, you already asked
already
that. Remember,
discussed this.
you have like a horde of like
Shiny rocks.
shiny
and
rocks and bones.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right.
So, not
Oh,
really.
where are we going to the?
You're more of
Trying
the
to fight
on
with
the
fire.
alliance side there, Chris, than the horde.
Bob.
Wow, joke.
One
But
tough
yeah.
level. I forgot to
I
add
mean, Troy, when you're ready to respond, you just had a pixie offer you soap. This little itty bitty flying thing next to this glorious, beautiful, majestic, leaping camel is like, hey, you want some soap?
Does it have the most gorgeous like fur?
Yes. Its smile just sparkles like a toothpaste commercial.
Like a toothpaste commercial. Yes.
I'm going to let my friend know that we
That
said
count
it.
as humiliation, because he might be transforming.
No, I took the druid level, so I can control my
Oh.
transformation.
Fair point. Fair point.
Damn it,
I
I got
was
a
debating
20
on
too.
saying, no, I bathe in the blood of my enemies, but
Still's gonna make you.
It's like, I
Well,
still bathe in the blood of my enemies.
then I rinse it off thoroughly.
With a good loofah.
Are you going to pull a loofah from your backpack? He's like, I use this, and it's just like dripping with blood. It's.
No, thank
You
you. No,
okay?
soap. I'm good. I don't need soap.
Yeah. that sounds fine. All right. So, I mean, at this point, it is up to you guys what you want to do. You might want to meet Ginger a little bit more because now you just have this weird character. But from there,
Trustworthy?
what?
Would you like to join us on our quest?
Yes.
It's like, hey, weird flying thing, join us. We have cookies.
Can
I
I
mean,
communicate with my wolf telepathically?
at this point, it's like your animal companion, right? I don't think you communicate telepathically, really, though.
I think
It's more
I think like higher levels you can, but like
Yeah.
a level 1 druid can't. It's basically just like having an animal friend, and that's it.
Yep. You can talk to it, Troy.
Give them ideas.
You
What?
can't have a conversation with them.
Yeah, you can
but
talk to it like you would a pet.
Like, it's your pet dog.
it's easier to communicate to it like than say a wild animal or
Yeah.
someone else's animal, but
Since you're a
beyond
druid,
that, that's it.
you
I
do
can
understand.
It can know one trick because it's my animal companion.
Yep.
Pickpocket. Please teach it pickpocket.
Since you are a druid, you are
I think
more
the dire
well-versed
camel
in-
should know pickpocket.
I think so too.
Spits in somebody's face, reaches in his pocket, runs away.
Sterling.
Well, with intelligence
Yes.
only.
You notice a
But his wisdom
glorious
is 11.
hoof is currently rummaging through your back pocket.
Combination spit and pickpocket. That's its one trick.
I smack the hoof that is trying to go through my stuff.
It gives you these just puppy dog eyes, and it looks so hurt. I wonder if it has a charisma score because it's rolling to seduce you now. It got a 4.
Wait, who's rolling to seduce what?
Camel.
Your camel is rolling to seduce me.
Oh,
You hurt me. Let's go to bed together. But yeah, so your
Well,
offer.
just
of-
so you know, it has a charisma of 4.
Yay! So that's like 1.
Negative.
Yeah.
Or that is -4.
Okay.
No, negative.
Yeah, -3.
But yeah, Ginger, I'm pretty sure your offer of soap was turned down.
I am appalled that this camel has tried to seduce me.
But you do hear the spirit of Earth is telling you that these are the
Wanting
people that
eyes
you're
and-
searching for.
Oh wait, these are the guys Earth was telling me about.
Yep. He's like, you should
Oh,
totally
hi,
join them
guys.
because they're cool
Earth
people.
told me about you guys. Yeah, I was.
What?
Yeah, so you should
Earth
join
sent
them.
me
They're
here.
cool people. I mean, they look weird, but
I think we all look a little weird, except the dragon. He's the most normal one out of all of us.
Seriously, yeah.
I don't know.
My character
Four,
looks
so it's got
fairly
time.
normal.
Yeah, I've got a
your
couple
character
thousand
does
years
look
weird.
normal this story. Besides the fact I gave you buck teeth. But...
4 years in, that's when shit got weird.
This is the beginning of shit getting weird.
Yeah, I
Because
think shit
being
was
raised
just
in
weird.
captivity by vampires isn't weird.
That was completely
It's
normal
really not,
compared
because
to
you
this.
can curse a dragon with vampirism. The only thing is the dragon has to be willing to be turned into a vampire. And then you have to drink all of the dragon's blood and then give it some of yours. So you better be fucking thirsty. But
Taste the
Or
blood
I
of the
already stand at
dragon.
9 feet tall.
Okay. So the Pixie has now just asked. It's like, hey, Earth told me about you guys. I want to join you now.
Okay. So.
Cool.
I say, I have no idea what's going on. There are way too many things that glow right here.
Does
So
the
one-
Pixie glow?
There's one thing that glows.
Yeah.
He doesn't glow?
I don't think so.
Nope, I just
Oh,
glow.
alright.
She's a pixie.
I ask why you glow.
My camel's just white. That's all. It's just.
Don't
you
albino.
racist.
Oh, it is albino?
Another
It's an
Yeah.
albino
Racist
dire camel.
Bastard. So you notice these big red
But it-
puppy dog eyes just stare into you like.
Wrong.
Aw, puppy.
Pay attention.
What?
The fairy pets the puppy.
What? Okay.
What?
I don't know
I
what's
missed
happening.
Well, I was told to pay attention, and then you just.
Yeah. I was told to pay attention. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. What?
I don't know. I wasn't saying anything. It's just the red puppy dog eyes staring you down because it's albino. It's still seducing you. It's like, please forgive me.
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
adorable. And it like offers you its head to pet.
But so its charisma is really low, though, right?
Yes.
So
But that doesn't
Recoil
make
of
sense
disgusting.
considering it's just such a gorgeous camel. I think
all right. So are we gonna go with it has a slightly higher charisma than
I am going
We
to
should-
give it a
than a
charisma.
standard
I think
dire
so.
camel?
I think
I'm going to
it's
give it a
That's a
charisma of 10.
And
10.
Oh
10.
yeah. Okay. Great.
that's a very charismatic camel.
I
It
like
is.
that because it's
Charisma of an
albino.
average human.
But you guys are
That
just
means
like
it's more
cool.
charismatic
You're
than
going to
farming.
let this just
Oh,
weird
about as
hipsy
charismatic as the barn.
fairy thing that just flew out of the forest.
Also,
It's
it
like,
gets
hey,
pretty
I want to join you. You're going to be like, sure, just join us.
Camel have boobs.
Yeah.
What
pretty much.
Then, Sterling's gonna be all over it.
I think
No,
so.
Or nuts.
Sterling wants nuts, but this camel has both.
Weretiger is.
No, I can't say that. But okay, you guys are just like, hey, strange hippie fairy thing that flew out from the forest.
I offer
You're
the
cool.
camel a few of the nuts that I gathered while I was in the forest.
It takes your nuts. It takes more than enough.
I would like to go hunt something with my wolf. I think we should go hunt something.
Okay.
Oh, I need a list of gear so I can gear
Yes.
up my stuff.
Yeah, at this point, like I was saying, it's sort of
Some
up to you
decent
guys
armor.
where you want to go next, because there's just a few options available. Like you could continue exploring the mountain, you could try to go to the lake, you could go back to the ruins to explore that, just things like that. But you're going to
Mom,
go
we have a
hunting
camel.
there, Troy?
Camel needs to go for
Yeah,
a
for
walk in the
dinner.
mountains.
And
Okay.
something for
And
dinner.
the camel's charismatic and convincing, so the camel convinces us to take for a walk in the mountains. That sounds good.
What's track?
Alright.
Is track
Track?
a spot check or
Track, Track. Like I'm going to
TRACK?
track
Like you're
something
hunting.
down and shoot the fucking thing.
Yes. You are currently tracking something down to shoot the fucking thing.
Ginger, I have a list of weapons.
I think it's a spot check, and you would have advantage because this is places that you know. And by advantage, I mean you have a +4 on addition to whatever you get.
He can smell them. He can track them. He lives
Do I
here
get to
his
roll
whole
twice
life.
for my wolf too? Wow, guy.
I mean, I guess you could, or you can just add whatever the wolf's spot is to yours.
What am I rolling?
Spot.
That wouldn't be like a survival check?
I guess it would technically be survival, do that. I am not as well versed in the 3.5 skill, so if I say stuff, it's fine. I mean, yeah.
Weird. Okay.
What did you get? Oh, sorry, you're still doing count.
18.
18.
Sorry, when he was counting, all I could think of was the song.
So you go
I'm just dropping things.
just kind of searching around, and soon you are on the trail of a deer. So you should be able to find that within like a turn or so. In the meantime, is there anything else that you guys would like to do or discuss amongst yourselves? Like a question that Chris would like to ask of the group, or even if you want to ask Ginger something.
What do we want to ask me?
Everybody
I don't
else
know.
is-
You're just a strange fairy thing that flew out of the middle of the frickin' forest. Is like, I'm going to join you now. Also, Earth talks to me.
But Earth talked to us before already, right?
Yeah.
So that's not as surprising.
Yeah, but we were
Sam,
in
wait,
person.
Except for
Except for the fact that this dragon's like, well, I think Earth is talking to me. This is just creepy.
I don't know what's talking to me, but it comes from everywhere, so I assume that's the guy you're talking about.
I also have heard voices in my head.
Okay,
Or are we all just equally crazy?
Troy. About like
We don't hear voices. We have actually met
It's
Earth.
really only a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, but we hear it. He just talked to us in our minds.
about 120 feet off from Troy, in a thicket, you see the deer that you've been hunting. So you can shoot at it if you want, or you can try to sneak up closer.
I think he described it as she before when he was talking.
I think so. Makes sense.
God damn it! Why is
How
that
far away am I?
crossbow 8 pounds? I need
120 feet.
a bow that doesn't weigh 8 pounds.
And it's in a thicket, which would be
And that's like half my weight.
concealment.
That's more
you
than
should. That's because that's for a medium-sized
I know I'm
character.
8
How
pounds.
far away?
120 feet.
That's
You're
not
a small
healthy.
person.
I have to get. I have a crossbow, by the way.
There should be a
Yep.
grid just before the weapons that tells you.
I should probably get closer
Because I
though.
have a bow that
Okay.
doesn't.
Are you
Has
going
arrows
to
in
try
it.
to sneak in closer, or?
Ties everything down to your character
Oh,
because
okay.
the book shows it for a
Yes.
Okay.
I need to roll, I guess. Yes.
You do. You need to roll a move silent check. And you're
Well, I
rough-
rolled a 20, like natural 20,
nat 20? Okay.
and I get plus 13.
Mhm.
So that's 33.
Weapons. So for you, across both of you, would-
Troy, as you go to sneak up on this thing, all sound is just removed. There is now
There it
negative
goes.
sound as you're sneaking up on this thing.
You're like, I am the grass.
I am the grass. And
I
yeah,
just killed something.
close.
Well, I haven't thought I killed it yet, but
You could actually manage to sneak up close enough that you could smack this thing with your greatsword if you wanted to. You get that close, or you could. That's up to you.
He's like, yeah, my greatsword, duh.
you've given me the option. I'm doing it.
I know it seems like a stupid option, but I mean, you sneak up close enough that you can now stab this thing in the butt with your greatsword.
Okay, so we're going Dark Souls style and not, Skyrim style here, I guess.
Yep. Nat 20.
Nat 20. You're on top of its back before it knows that you're there.
Yeah, just roll an attack and it'll count as a coup de grace.
$24.
Okay.
Fucking
So you sneak up next to this thing, and you just go and impale it right through its ass. And as you take the sword out, it just falls to the ground. Congratulations, you killed a deer.
I don't know if I would. Hold on, I gotta complain. As a
Okay.
hunter, the ass is definitely nowhere you want to aim for.
I know.
That would just ruin the meat.
You're-
So, like, what the fuck, guy?
Fine, you don't stab it in the ass. You just kill it nice and good. Jesus.
Nice.
Take the
Nice
fun
and
away
good.
from the DM.
Good kill.
Good kill.
Clean kill. You just rammed a great sword through its ribs into its heart.
Or something behind it and just cleave its head off.
That's kind of what I like. Just kind of jog up slightly, quietly, and just shoot.
If he's behind the deer, he could swing and literally just take out the brainstem before the deer even knew what's going on. He's got a great sword.
Be able to mount the
Right.
head. Already take the head off. Be able to mount it and all.
So,
In any case, you killed the deer. It's dead.
Right.
Good job.
I guess the loot that you would get from this depends on how thoroughly you, like, take it apart. Like, if you dehide it or whatever, skin it, then you get its hide too, and depending on how you cut it up. So, you can roll for that.
What are we rolling for?
Nobody
Troy,
else is rolling. And it would be survival check there, Troy.
I change into my squirrel form and
Unless you have profession cooking.
I eat the organs that he removes from it.
Without.
Did you follow
I got a
that?
9.
You got a
What?
9?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 3 rations.
Oh.
3 Venomit.
Do I get a bonus for?
Survival check.
Do I get the 4-point bonus? Because if I do, then it would be 12. Or no, 13.
Okay.
But
Yes.
I'm going to say yes because it's technically in your area of expertise. And
there are certain things about D&D that I wish you could just describe.
you get
I know how to butcher a fucking deer.
You get the 3 rations, and you can also take its hide too, to make for leather.
Think
Where
about
the
it, Troy.
fuck is my pencil?
Yeah. What? How big is
Well,
this deer?
I don't know. I'm feeling like for you that might be 3 rations.
Yeah.
You're a weretiger.
Yeah, but it's been proven tigers
I
don't
mean,
even
do
offer
you
meat.
want less, Troy? Because you could have
What?
less.
Well, I just.
There's my pencil.
I mean, it's a game. I'm not complaining. I just think it's funny. I mean, the first deer I shot, or the only deer I've shot so far was.
Sterling, the only thing is, I don't know if you know any of this went down. Troy just kind of went off from the group to go hunting, and as far as I know, you
Yeah.
stayed.
Oh,
with-
okay.
You were all with us.
Okay,
you weren't
fair
paying
enough.
attention.
However, you can smell this faint smell of deer blood in the distance.
Well, given that my character is the squirrel that I'm based off of is supposed to like eat the organs of specifically deer. So
Troy, as you are cutting this deer up, you see a squirrel just dash in like a bat out of hell, and it goes in through the neck and it tears out all the organs that you didn't get.
I said the ones that he had removed.
Oh, and it just goes to all the
The
organs that
first
you have
thing you
removed.
do when you kill a deer,
Is remove the organs.
cut it from the up.
Yep.
Pull the intestines out.
Okay.
And watch
And the
Sterling come in and
lungs.
devour them.
Yeah.
Cut those out, and then you skin the fucking thing, and then you quarter it, and then you butcher
We're
it
talking
into your
about
meat
how to
sections
cook up
after that.
children.
You didn't even get that far. As you went to cut it up to remove its organs, Sterling was there. It did the work for you. Congratulations. You now have an organ baby.
I went only as far as removing the organs
And he ate
and
them.
eating.
Like, and out of nowhere, this fucking squirrel the size of a giant freaking comes in.
So the rest
Yeah.
of you just noticed that Sterling vanished for apparently no reason.
I become worried because the last time he vanished, he thought we were gonna get eaten.
Okay.
Can
Yes, Ginger?
I have wooden armor?
Is that even a thing?
It is.
Yes, it is
There's
for the
ironwood.
druid.
Ironwood sounds really badass, so no.
Okay, not yet. I guess.
So no armor.
Ironwood really isn't that badass. Only got a
I'll do hide.
hardness of steel.
It's only as hard as steel? That sounds
Yeah.
really good for a druid.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
you can
offered up
also have armor
specifically
made out
for
of beads
druids.
crystal,
I
which
get
has
that.
a
It
lot
just
harder.
sounds like really good for a druid.
Think?
Like
Yeah.
more later level. But I mean, you can still have leather or something along those lines.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna do hide.
Okay.
Why?
So, unless you guys go chasing after them, I'm guessing you're coming back to the group now?
Yep.
You come back to the group with your deer. And Glenna, you see that Sterling is fine. He's just covered in the
I'm
blood
gonna
of his
put these-
enemies.
Alright.
Probably
I
good.
feel much better now.
Yeah.
The universe appreciates that you feel much better now.
Wait. No.
Oh my god, he's just covered in blood. That's fine. He's alive at least. Well, she.
Yeah, don't forget, my character is a girl.
Good girl.
Make spot
Girl
checks.
Stella.
Everybody.
Spot checks.
I rolled a natural 20.
Natural 20. Cool.
The dragon sees everything.
Touched it. That
And
sucks.
Troy, you get your
I got
plus
10.
4 to this.
So 14.
14. Okay, so you got a nat 20.
And an
right, Chris?
18.
You got an 18.
Yeah.
What did you get, Sterling?
So
and
the
Glenna?
spot. You said a spot check.
Yep.
25.
25. And Glenna?
I got an 11.
11. Okay. So all of you notice
Oh, I have life.
these shadowy figures on the mountain that seem to be coming towards you. And you, Chris, you can see them as clear as day. There's these little humanoids with pointed ears and like these sharp fangs poking out.
Goblins?
And
Goblins.
my wolf got a 26.
And there seems to be about 5 of them, and they have a bugbear with them. And they're coming right at you.
I warn them. Tell them that there are goblins and a bugbear coming.
Okay. So they're coming at you, but they're still a ways off, so it'd probably take them a few minutes to get to you. Are you going to try to ambush them or run away or whatever the heck you want to do?
I immediately seek shelter. Some form of concealment.
Okay. You're running towards the nearest tree, which is going to take you about a turn to do so.
Okay, what the hell does the camel do?
The camel picks pockets.
Camel
Spits
can't
and
really
bites.
hide.
Pickpockets.
Yeah, the camel's way too big to hide.
And it's albino. It's gonna
fucking
stick out like a
fabulous.
husband.
Devil's house.
It's probably
The camel
already
has
been
hide
seen.
armor.
I'm flying, and I'm a silver
it does.
dragon with 20-foot
My
wingspan.
wolf has probably
Face off.
already been seen also.
I
I
just heard glowing underneath me.
Glowing?
I'm like a
am
shot. I'm
going
like
to
a fucking
change
disco
into
ball.
my hybrid form.
You're going to change into
Probably
hybrid
I'm not
form?
seeing it.
Okay.
I'm a ninja.
Yes. Change.
And the fairy's invisible.
Can you roll me an intimidate check there, Troy?
Yeah, so I'm still up in the air at this point.
I don't.
Intimidate, if you don't have the skill, would be based off your blow.
There is a creature in the monster manual that I thought was a green
Humans.
salad.
Nope. Noisemakers
Green
upstairs.
salad. That's great.
I was like, I have to throw this at you now.
I got a 12.
You got a 12?
Vivian
Okay.
Rain.
So, all of you notice that a few of the figures seem to just stop dead in their tracks. But one of the bigger ones is still coming at you.
Do you want me to roll
Take
a?
those in the room,
high
please.
What? Oh yeah, you are at the tree now there, Sterling.
Can I roll an
Oh.
intimidate check for
The,
being a dragon?
Right?
So is it obvious that they're attacking us?
No.
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 No,
Okay.
you
The
said they're
pixie
just a
can
Well,
can
Chris,
But
you
what
can
Chris-
make an intimidate check if you want to.
Excellent.
I
I'm rolling
detect
for a
good
hide
evil.
check,
or law or
and
thoughts.
I just rolled 11 plus.
I rolled a 14.
I'm gonna use one of
A
my
14?
class features
Okay.
to try to detect their motives. I have detect good or evil, and
That's-
also law, thoughts, and chaos.
That's not what it does.
Yeah, that would just detect their alignment.
It tells you if there are evil people of the or people of that alignment around. Detect motive is a
Oh, I see.
sense motive. That's a skill check.
Okay.
I rolled it. I got 27 for my hide check.
So,
You are hidden.
Oh, I see it right
did you climb up the tree?
No, he climbed in it. Like
there.
burrowed
Oh, but I
into
can
the
use
tree.
it untrained.
Well,
it says.
no, I mean seriously, are you hiding at the base of the tree, or are you trying to climb up the tree too?
No, I am gonna climb it. Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'll need a climb check too. And Ginger,
Do I need to roll a climb check when I have a climb speed of 30?
Well, it says that sense
just to
motive
make
is
you
a
use
thing.
your skill. I know you want to. I mean, you can take a 10 if you really want to. It's fine. I'm sorry, Ginger. What did you say?
Sense motive can be used untrained. It says, and I have a wisdom modifier of 5. So
yes.
if I could.
And that's a skill. You'd roll 20.
All right. Where is it? 20.
So 36.
There you
Cool.
go. Thanks. 16, 17, 18, 21.
21?
Yep.
What was the number on the die? Unmodified.
And the modifier is 5.
The modifier was 5, so it's that minus 5. They're too far away, so you can't really tell what.
Well, then I'll do it when they get closer.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Didn't even.
I can fly really fast though and go see what's going on.
Sterling, you climb your 30 feet. Like, no
I can
problem.
see,
Okay.
Well,
so we're not nervous.
I don't even think the tree is that big, but you can get up to
Well,
like 20 feet.
I climb up to like an understandable height, not.
Yeah. You can get 20 feet on her. Yeah. So you're 20 feet up on the tree. What did you roll your intimidate there, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
What did you
I
get?
rolled a 14.
14? So what
Yep.
do you do to intimidate these things?
I'm a dragon. There are goblins coming at a dragon.
So you're just like, I'm a motherfucking dragon.
You're just like.
I
I'm a
get
dragon.
+2 against
I am a
goblins. They are
dragon.
my
I'm just
mortal
gonna see if that's
enemies.
enough to intimidate them.
Anything goblin, I get a +2 in attacks
Cool.
against because I'm a dwarf.
The one goblin that was following the bugbear stops, but the bugbear seems to still be coming at you guys.
Is it? Well, yeah, no. Is it close to being in range for my short bow?
You are farther away from all of this, so no, you're actually more out of range at
Okay.
this moment. But the bugbear comes to a ridge,
Then.
and he's close enough to all you guys so you can see him pretty clearly, except you,
Oh,
Sterling, since you're
You're
farther
telling
away.
me no, and she's telling me yes.
And the bugbear is like, "What are you doing on my mountain?"
Element's my mountain.
No, it's Grug's mountain. You could roll a persuade check or whatever, diplomacy.
Can't I just fly at it real fast and roar at it and try to intimidate it again?
You can do that if you want.
Oh, great. Excellent. I rolled even lower than last time. I only got a 10.
No, this is Grog's mountain.
I tackle the bugbear.
You tackle the bugbear.
Flying at it. I fly at 100 feet.
Oh.
And
You'd
if I
have
can
to-
see it, it's only 120 feet away.
Well, it is pretty close to you guys. It's like 60 feet away from the group. So you fly and you tackle it. That would be an attack.
Bull rush.
Oh,
Specifically a bull rush.
Would it be a bull rush? Because a bull rush is if you're trying to, like,
Knock it to the ground.
yeah, knock it around.
Well, I am flying, so my chances of hitting it and it not falling over are really low.
I mean, you could just give it a little bitch slap if you really wanted to.
No, fuck that. It's clearly not intimidated by me, so I'm gonna have to fight it.
Yep. Aren't you just a small creature at this point?
No.
I'm 9 feet long from nose to tail, and I have a 20-foot wingspan.
Oh, okay. You're bigger than I thought you were. This
But
is something.
standing height from foot to shoulder is only 3 feet.
Yes, but you're still a 9-foot long lizard.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so roll to attack. Don't quite know what the mechanics for a bull rush is.
I hit it against knocked prone.
I think you knock it 2 squares back. Honestly, I don't think you knock it prone, because that would be a trip attack.
Oh, that's true. Well, I rolled an 18.
I think that's probably going to hit. Sorry, I'm looking up some stats real quick. Real now. This is real now. What the fuck? Where's the Bugbear? It's gotta be up.
Did you go low enough to also purchase like non-combat equipment?
Yeah, I got bed rolls and soap and a comb and some rations. That's good for a druid. Some
Do bull rushes trigger attacks of opportunity? Do you remember that? Well, he wouldn't get one because he's flat-footed. Never mind.
I don't know. I don't think so. Unless you're bull rushing past
stuff
people.
that puts people to sleep.
Okay. So what is this? AC. Sorry. It is not telling me what I need to know. This is the stupid thing about 3. Yeah, I say that you hit it.
Excellent.
You knock it, like, back 10 feet. That would be what you did. So you, like, slam right into it. You push him right back. And he's like, ugh. And then he goes to bite you.
Excellent.
Not one. He goes to bite you, and he bites his own arm. And he lets out a scream. Let's see. 1d4.
He goes to biting and bites himself instead.
I can't find my d4. That's sad. It's okay.
That's beautiful.
Oh, he did max damage to himself too. Let's see.
Bites a chunk of flesh out of his own arm.
He's like, ah! They're too powerful for us. Run away! And he turns around and he starts booking it, and the rest of the goblins are just booking it too. Like they can bite Grog. You don't even see him bite Grog. So you successfully beat the goblins. I mean, unless you want to chase them down, I guess.
Can I shoot one of
No, I
them?
think that's good.
That was like the
So-
most
so I-
uneventful fight ever.
Can I shoot one?
So
What, can
I
you
go
shoot
over.
one? You
Yeah.
can shoot at the bugbear as he's trying to run away.
You said I'm too far away to shoot at him?
Yes.
Okay.
23.
23? Oh yeah, you hit. Roll for damage.
Four.
Nice. So you shoot him and it like sticks right in his chest. He's, "Ah!" And he's like, "Fuck you!" And he continues to run off. But yeah, at this point,
Whoever said you shouldn't shoot your enemy when they turn their back on you?
what do you guys want to do next? Do you want to go back to explore the ruins? Do you want to continue to cave hunting for the spirit of fire?
What
Do you
should
wanna
we
go
be
to the
doing?
lake?
Should we be doing the quest from the earth first, or should we be fulfilling
Earth quest. Earth quest says the fairy.
Or if we don't hurry up and finish this other task, we could get in a lot of deep shit from what's his face.
Oh, someone's gonna kill us?
Wait, what?
Well,
The three of us might get in pretty big trouble
Earth quest. Don't care, Earth quest.
with the
We're doing Earth Quest.
We better do it fast then.
Duke Argos or whatever.
Argos Lagos.
Dude, it's okay. We'll do that first, and then we'll go make it up. The Earth will take care of us.
Alright.
Meanwhile,
Well-
something happens in Happy Humans Town, and we're all fucked because we didn't take care of the shit we were supposed to do.
But the Earth
What are you
talks to
doing
me,
tomorrow?
and
Well-
she gave me an albino camel as
Better
proof.
use some help around.
Yes. She's like, you are a special child, so you need a special companion. And she's like, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Alright, so
That's what we're doing.
I'm inclined to continue the quest for Earth. As
Sure.
Alright.
We're
well.
gonna
And I
get
voice such.
So, if you're going to do that,
Oh, the lamp. So we
you
can
have
do
to go
deep.
cave hunting and try to find the most likely place that a spirit of fire would be dwelling.
Yeah, but we should be
Dude, that's
playing in
just
the dark.
rigged up there.
this campaign's
Yeah,
in the
that's
dark.
up
We should
there.
be playing in the dark.
No.
If we
That'd be
played in
hard
the
to
dark,
find.
we wouldn't be able to see our beautiful faces.
I think that might help people on the internet if they couldn't see our beautiful faces.
They wouldn't have nightmares.
Troy, I mean, you can just roll me a 20 plus your 4, since you know this area, and you would be most likely to have knowledge of the cave systems and stuff like that.
I would too because of my nature knowledge. It's a natural scene.
He grew up here.
He grew up here.
Okay, but
Nat
both of us
20.
are good.
Nat 20?
Yeah,
Cool. Troy,
this game's had quite a few nat 20s and nat 1s so far.
you lick your finger and you stick it up. And you're like, this way. And everybody's following you and you start climbing up the mountain and they like place your ear to the ground. It's like, this way. And you walk and then you find this nice big cave, and when you're next to it, you just feel way, way, way deep in the earth that there's some heat coming off there, like there's some magma flowing. It's like, it's this one. I know it's this one.
Nice. I am one with the mountain forest.
I am one with the mountain force. Let's see.
Should be a t-shirt.
So, as you
It's a-
start to
You
walk
should have a t-shirt now.
into this cave, there's just like, you get a few feet in, and then you notice there's a branching path and you could go either right or left. And unfortunately, your just like extremely prolific abilities seem to have worn off at this moment. There, Troy. So, do you guys want to go down the right or the left path?
We should flip a coin. Does anyone have a
can
coin?
I use
I have coins.
that detect thing
I have
here?
a coin.
Or detect good or evil?
No, that wouldn't
No.
really do anything.
You really want to do that? Go ahead and do that, Ginger. Just
What
do
does
it.
it do? When do I use it then?
Do it.
Play with yourself.
Okay, I'm doing it.
So you detect good and
Well,
evil.
then tell them they're gonna let you play with them, or I'm gonna eat them.
So specifically, Ginger, what is that? Is that detect good and evil?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is everybody's alignments?
Flip a coin, right?
Neutral good.
I think heads.
Chaotic
Heads
neutral.
for what? Oh, it's a double. It's the double. Fuck you, no.
One side's all fucked up.
So,
Give you one, too.
Ginger, you notice that Chris and Glenna start to glow blue. Sterling just glows white. And what's your alignment there, Troy? Did you not pick one?
I was told it wasn't necessary.
True chaotic.
Not completely, but I mean, it is something that
Oh, NA. Not applicable.
Oh yeah, no, I went. for-
Ginger,
Yeah.
Troy glows piss yellow.
Yes.
That makes sense.
I'm sorry, Troy.
Why do I yellow?
Because you hate
Fucking
the color
yellow.
yellow.
The DM knows all.
Can I have one of your beers?
You people drive me to drink.
I didn't try you.
I tell them we should go right.
Go right?
Yes. That's why I say we should go. Is right.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Sterling. I'm gonna let him make a decision this time. No pressure or anything.
Technically, she's the group leader.
I am.
Those are not, like, great together.
What, a blueberry or cotton candy lollipop and a watermelon.
So you're
Hard
going
bites.
to the right.
One of your watermelons. is mine.
Yes, I believe there's left.
So
Since I, like, actually drank.
everybody roll a spot check.
Spot check. Wee. Where's my 20? Here it is.
My spot checks are really
27.
Why?
Do we need this right here?
sucky. Sterling had it there. She was using it. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know if Ginger's still using
Hold
it.
on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. I got a 15. What am I using?
32.
Hold on. I got a 14.
I got a 23 and my wolf got a 19.
Oh, that's right.
Chris?
My
27.
thing can-
27. Chris, Sterling, and Troy. As you're walking along these caverns, you're just like walking along and nothing like out of the ordinary just seems to stick out. Until you come across
The
this
shadow.
wire that's just sticking out from across the ground, which you recognize as a tripwire for a trap. There, Troy.
I cut it.
I mean, you can disarm it. You have the skill to.
Stop the banging!
But I mean, for one, why the heck did somebody even bother to trap this cavern since there's nobody that's been in here for like ages?
Means there must be something valuable in here.
Yes.
And I want it, so I disarm the trap.
Do you have the skill?
I do not have the skill, but I rolled an 18.
For what?
Disarm trap.
Oh. You go to
I have a
try.
trap. I have a skill to make traps.
Yeah, which I said could be used to disarm traps too, there, Troy. Because you work
I love you.
backwards. But you go to disarm the trap there. And a huge burst of fire engulfs all of you. So everybody make a reflex save.
Man.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's a really low roll.
I rolled
Let's
a
see.
total of 20.
I got 21.
24.
Hold on.
I rolled really low.
What is this for?
24.
What is this for?
Reflex.
Reflex. All right, so
catch fire.
right here, reflex. You add that to your roll.
By the way, I believe as a vampire, you're extra flammable.
I am extra flammable.
Sweetie, there's not really any room here.
Hold on, where's my phone?
And my wolf got an 18.
I got an
18?
24.
Alright, I got 20.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, my wolf got
Doesn't make
18. I got
sense.
23.
Oh no, 26. Sorry.
thank you. I was like, no, you're
She
massive.
got 26.
Okay.
I got a 20, but not a natural 20.
Yes. But everybody got above 10?
Yes.
Yeah,
Everyone
easily.
got above 10.
I got 24.
Then you all take 8 damage. 8 fire damage.
I don't really like
Wouldn't I
want
take
it.
more than that?
Yes, because you're a vampire. I think you're weak to fire. Either that or you just...
I have a little bit. But is it purple?
Wow,
Yes.
my camel doesn't even
Thank
care. It's like a pimple got popped. My camel got rid of
Wait.
his acne.
What am I doing?
Singed off
Just
some of
eat
the
damage.
notches.
Yeah.
Felt a little nicer.
You have, hold on, you
Jesus.
should have
He's
more
a
than
tank.
that.
It's ridiculous.
You need a.
Oh,
No, it's because you leveled up and we just simply forgot to
His
roll
special
a
feat is
d12 for
gorgeous.
your.
Health. That is.
Yeah, so. When you said when we roll for our hit dice, we're able to take a
Half.
half.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I got a picture
I would
here. It's pretty
add
good.
6.
Oh, yeah?
Because half of the 12.
Wait, that's what she gets for a bard?
No,
Nope.
that's what she gets for being a vampire. Being undead automatically makes it so your hit dice all become d12s.
Yes, but she also doesn't have a con score. So.
Yeah, she doesn't have a constitution score, so she doesn't gain bonus health.
Oh, I thought we were harmonizing.
I could probably do it longer.
Wasn't it 7?
What is this? All of a sudden become the Dark Crystal?
Yes. You just see it sketsy,
That's an
like,
awesome
emerge from the
movie.
cavern. I think that's how you pronounce that shit.
Damage, so I would put down below. Like,
Yeah,
minus
Yeah,
2.
we were walking in this cave.
But as the trap goes off, you also hear this just loud ringing noise echo through the cavern.
They actually have a picture for it?
Of course they do.
She's showing off a picture of a dire camel.
Is it sexy?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It's
go
kind of
see it now.
scaled.
That's stupid.
Got like these scaly-ish armor plates on its legs and spikes on its back.
That is...
And its face.
And it's got horns. Like, it's got spikes going out of its face.
That is dumb. I pictured none of that.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
No,
It's-
well, no. Normally
I
the
don't
dire
think you'll be
animals
able to
don't
see.
have the spikes and shit. It's the cave bears and shit that have those.
Yeah, that falls under dire. I
Oh,
can't
wait.
see that shit.
I'm
It's over there.
trying.
It's on the left side.
It's all
it's
good.
on the left side. No, I'm showing you. You're dealing with the anticlimactic technology, so I can show you.
It's...
Nothing. You can't see anything. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I can see it. Cool. Okay. Now step away. I want to see everybody. But yes, you hear a loud ringing noise echo through the cavern as the trap goes off.
Why does it work so much better when I do it to you? He likes you, Chris.
And everybody took 8 damage.
Operator likes
Yes.
you.
We took 8 damage
Yes.
for fire damage.
Yes.
I take
Why?
16 damage.
Really, you take double?
Vulnerability to fire.
Dire camel.
Oh, then I guess it's good that he didn't take max damage.
I think I would die if I took double.
It was 17 was what I rolled for damage. Just
I
metagame.
You
died.
only have 16 life.
I'm dead.
Shiz.
I died.
You did not die. You took 8. Wait a minute, did you take double because you're a vampire?
I'm prone to. Yeah.
I cast.
I'm dead.
No.
Oh, fair.
You have 8 life.
No, she has 13.
Can I cast rejuvenate on her?
Well, I
Because
mean,
vampire doesn't give any hit dice,
Didn't you
Half
so
put,
she only
didn't you
has
put
2 levels worth.
But silver dragons can cast any spell from the cleric's sun, good, healing,
I believe when you die,
or
though, you don't actually
star
die, you
domain.
become-
you don't have to, Chris.
Well, wouldn't I just
So-
now I would die?
After the flash of the
You
explosion,
have to become negative for men to
It's
die,
time for you
die.
guys to lay down.
I think Glenna, what
I wanna
happens
sleep
as a
in there.
vampire, if you're reduced to 0 HP, you
Right now,
automatically
we're
go
doing
into mist form,
Buddy.
and you try to find your way back to your coffin.
Wait,
So
Loki,
actually, where the fuck is your coffin? I mean, you've been using that to sleep, but
out of my hand.
Yeah,
It was
probably-
way back at the.
Okay, I'm twice
I was sleeping in the place with all these douchebags.
yes, but you went on a
Rejection.
journey together. I imagine
The
you probably
rejection
took your
house.
coffin with you. It's easy to carry. You're a small
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Honestly, we probably would have taken it with us because
Yeah.
it wouldn't make sense for you to not have your coffin for days.
Yeah.
Never mind however long we might be gone.
Who is carrying Glenna's coffin?
Me.
You. They just met
I'm
you.
mad.
Tro-
Yeah, I gave
Sure.
it to him shortly after.
Okay, Troy was probably carrying it prior to that, I'm assuming.
I was like, you, trustworthy dragon that I want to pet carry coffin.
Is it a fancy coffin?
I don't know. Is
How
it
much
a
is it
fancy
for a bag
coffin?
of holding?
Define not that fancy.
I don't know. It costs.
It has
money.
shiny bits.
My
And there's
place is
probably
filled
not too
with
much
shiny
anymore.
stones and bones.
What?
Well,
Is your
it-
coffin nicer than that?
I said
Fine
there's
now.
not too many bags
You
of
can
holding
sleep in
this
it, but it's
world,
mine now.
so.
Why?
He owns your
Just
bed.
cause there's not like a lot of mages
dragon
and
owns
shit.
my bed.
Okay, so you turn into mist there, Glenna, and seep into your coffin. And I think what happens is you have to rest for a day, and then you'll come back.
I'm actually not seeing any form of weakness to fire for vampire.
What about the Underdark Pixie?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, I actually don't think weakness to fire is a vampire thing.
Alright, cool. Well, then I'm not dead.
So none of that happens.
Why?
I don't know. We're checking the Underdark. Yes.
Okay, so everybody who is watching right now, that could
Fairly
either
sure.
have happened or not happen.
Fairly
Regardless,
sure to find out.
everybody make listen checks.
I got a 5.
I got an 8.
I hear nothing.
19.
Wow.
Troy rolled a natural 20.
No. I rolled a 19 plus 5. My wolf rolled a natural 20
Wait, so I rolled a 16.
plus 7.
It'll be
I got 24. My wolf got 27 with a natural 20.
Yes.
And
I got 22.
natural 20 is always the best success.
I got a 39.
Even if your modifier is minus 3.
29. I got a 29, and then my camel got
So most of you just hear the loud ringing noise echo through the cavern. But Troy, your wolf seems to tense up a bit, and he's just like staring down that hallway and he starts to growl, almost like he senses something's coming for you guys.
I pull my sword and say we shall face it together. Oh shit, I forgot his name.
I ready my breath weapon.
Wait. Oh, Fenrir.
Haven't found out
We
if I'm
shall
dead
face
or
it
not.
together, Fenrir.
No,
Fenrir.
you're not dead. They won't have any form of.
The fairy becomes invisible and readies her longbow with a sleep arrow.
How the
I
fuck
ready-
could you have a longbow?
A longbow. I can have.
She's
I
got
can,
a longbow
I
for
can
her
have
size.
a small longbow.
That's a longbow for a small creature.
No,
It does
I
like
can
have-
1d4
What now?
damage.
Druids can't have bows,
It's a
though.
1d6.
Is that a
Yes, I
proficiency
Yes, I
that
can.
Yes, I
pixies have?
can.
They can have simple weapons.
Oh my god, I don't want to hear you complain about your sister another time.
They can have bows.
A bow is very simple.
They
can also
need
have
to. No,
scimitars.
bows are martial. They can't have scimitars, but they need to have martial range proficiency before they can use bows.
I'm a fairy. I need to be able to have a dart or something. Because I have sleep and memory loss stuff that's in a
I
dart.
mean, darts, I think, count as a simple.
Darts are simple weapons.
You could do
Okay.
darts.
Yeah, like a blowgun.
Okay, I'll do blowgun then. What's the
It only has a range of 15 feet, though.
range? That's okay. I'm invisible.
That's okay. So you guys ready your weapons? Are you
No,
just
those
going
darts,
to
bro.
stand
Oh,
there?
gun has a range of 15 feet.
Are you going to continue walking down this cavern, or are you going to go back?
What's the damage?
Who are you asking?
For a dart,
Everyone.
I continue forward with my wolf.
1d3.
We shall face this together.
I'm gonna follow him, but like kind of ducking behind him, like trying to use him like a shield.
Also, I am in my hybrid form. I have not changed back.
Although,
We're not in vampire society. I don't have to worry about it.
isn't
They wouldn't
there
care.
a feat for her to take martial weapon proficiency?
Yes, you can take a feat so you can use your bow, as long as you take that as a feat.
So do you want if you want to use a bow, you could. You just have to
Yeah.
take that as one of
I
your feet.
do think there is something about longbows aren't able to be used by smaller races, just because it's some sort of contradiction. But I will allow it to be a longbow of her size. It's just going to have those penalties for being her size.
Oh, composite short bow. The only real
probably-
difference is the longbow shoots 120 feet instead of 90.
Yeah, a composite short bow would be based on strength, so if she doesn't have a good strength, she probably wouldn't want that. It does like bonus damage for strength.
She does have really low strength.
Yeah, but you can't use it if your strength is below a certain number, and even if it's above that, you still could have penalties if it's not high enough. It's weird. So
What is the key ability in martial weapon? Is it dexterity?
The martial weapon proficiency just includes all martial weapons.
it means that you can use it without.
I know
penalty.
what it means, but what's the key ability? Dexterity, what is it? Wisdom.
For
So like
Intelligence.
ranged weapons, it's altered
Well,
by
as
your
it- well,
dex.
you're telling me I have to take
Yep.
it as a feat, which means that it has a key ability.
No,
no.
those are skills.
Oh, okay,
Featness.
never mind. I'm a
Okay,
silly bitch.
sorry. Troy, you guys notice that Troy is just going straight into this cavern. He's going whatever the heck, despite what his wolf is saying.
Well, I cautiously follow behind with my ninja toe out, trying to remain stealthy behind him. Should I roll for
Yes.
silently?
Hmm. But the general consensus is that you guys are continuing walking down this cavern.
I
Yes.
ready my violin.
Okay, I'm all done with this.
Violent wind.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You ready your violent Lynn?
Loki keeps taking things out.
What time is it?
Loki, come here.
I can't
got
believe
a
how
20
late it
for
is.
my move silently.
You got a 20 for your move silently?
Yes.
Cool.
And roughly about how much time would you say has passed
What's the
I don't know
since
yet.
the fire blast?
what's the
Immediately. You guys haven't left yet. You're
That's
trying to go down.
Why are you taking things out of people's hands?
Why? Does that affect things?
Because I
Yeah,
have fast
still people
healing,
step
Troy has
away,
fast
go
healing, and Glenna has fast healing.
Troy has fast healing unless you haven't changed out of your squirrel form. You have fast
no,
healing.
you told us we have fast healing 1 in our standard forms, 2 in
Okay.
our animal forms, and 6 in our hybrid.
Okay.
We have no damage reduction in our regular forms.
heal?
If you drink a potion, or something heals you with magic.
Well, no, she also has fast healing.
Yeah, I do.
She has like fast healing 3, I believe.
Yep. I think it's 5.
Yeah.
But you guys are going down this cavern. And it's not like anything jumps out straight away. And I'm going to say fast healing is like every 6 seconds, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I guess you can all go back up to full.
It's fast healing 5.
Yep. You can all go back up to full then.
Sweet.
I don't have fast
Miss-
healing. I don't get
please.
that till I'm a young adult.
Nope. And you don't get that either, Ginger, just to clarify.
You don't get your damage reduction until later either.
Yeah, when I'm juvenile. Just the level before.
Which, you want to know something funny? For the dragons,
It's magic.
yeah, magic is what hurts them. It negates their damage reduction.
That is kind of silly.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Terrask,
And mine.
that damage reduction is only met by epic level weapons.
Well, as dragons get bigger, eventually they gain a magic damage
Yeah.
reduction.
That's
So
true.
they have reduced damage from magic. But it's
I
not
mean,
as
like, the really powerful dragons, of course, are still more powerful than the Terrask. Still, that thing's scary. So you guys are walking down this cavern.
Yeah.
And you have stone cutting, right, Troy? Because you're a dwarf? I'm pretty sure you do. As you're walking down,
Automatically.
Yes.
you're
Don't-
noticing that this cavern looks less and less natural and more like it was carved out by someone or something.
Really wish I had.
And as you're going down, eventually you hear this short, gruff voice in the darkness. It says, "You probably want to lower your weapons." And then you peer and you just see there's like 10 short, stocky things in like full plate mail. And they just are like decked to the nines. And you see on their
Okay,
chests.
you still have a toy, so it seems like you're still playing and not picking up. So I don't want to hear you talk about anybody else doing something. No.
Whenever we can fit it away.
It's insignias for things
did
you
say
don't even
that.
recognize.
Don't worry about it. We'll tell people to be quiet.
But it looks like a hand that's
If you're
holding a
loud, we'll tell
hammer.
you to shush.
But you just see 10 of these short, stocky fellows in front of you.
I lift up my head and I breathe a cloud of paralyzing gas, and I use enlarge and quicken breath.
Okay.
I make sure I'm behind him.
Yeah, same.
And my wolf.
I rolled 22.
What kind of
And-
save is that?
I think they need to get a 23 to resist being paralyzed by it. And
Yes.
it is
What kind of save is that?
fortitude.
Fortitude, thank you.
And it's a 20-foot cloud? 25 foot? That adds 50% to the size of my cloud, and it's already 15 feet.
So that's next to 7.5 feet.
Okay, so yeah, 22.5 feet. That's a big cloud of gas.
Yeah, like I said, you move over behind you.
The moment that your DM goes,
Yep.
fuck.
Well, wasn't planning on that.
Put down your weapons.
Damn those unruly characters.
That's what the dragon thinks of that. It startled me.
Everything is paralyzed. I think that's like my default breath
The
weapon
fairy
at this point.
starts getting jealous of the dragon because she wants to shoot.
So they have to beat a 23, right?
Now none of it's gonna be moving.
Now you can shoot it.
They have to beat a 23, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're paralyzed for 6 turns if they fail.
One of them seems to be frozen in place. The rest of them do not look very happy with you.
Okay. Fair enough.
They're like, what the fuck did you just try to do? They look at their friend who's not moving at all. And they're like, okay, I think we should just kill this one, boys. And as they say that, 10 more pop up from behind you.
Hey, what do you didn't by chance print off the druidic spells, did you?
Oh, baby. So, calm down. And everybody's gonna stop yelling or I'm gonna start. Okay? So go lay down.
When do they get another save against the paralyzed? How long does it last?
6 turns.
6 turns? Do they not get another saving throw against it?
Lay down at my
No.
feet.
Not unless they're a monk and they have that ability.
They're not. I'll just give that to you. They look
You wanna lay down and you don't wanna lay up there?
like
You can lay on my
tough,
feet.
burly men.
Okay.
So
Can
what
I
are you
breathe?
guys going to do now that they don't look very happy with you? 10 more of them just popped up from behind you. And your friend just tried to paralyze them all, and it just kind of
Hey,
failed.
I don't think that's necessary. He's just a young dragon.
Did you just see what he did to our friend?
He's still fine. He's just paralyzed. He'll
He's
be
only
fine
4.
in a-
He's a 4-year-old. You
20
scare
minutes.
4-year-olds, you know, they do weird, crazy shit.
He'll be fine in less than a minute, actually.
Yeah.
6
You
times
actually know
6.
that is for-
They start talking amongst
Stated that.
themselves,
Already talked.
and they're
Yeah, he'll be
whispering.
fine in half a minute. 36 seconds, he'll be fine.
They're whispering. And while they're doing this, the one person that you did manage to paralyze comes back. But you're only able to make out some, in a few words, like, why should we let them live? They have a were creature with them. And it's like, if they go back, you know. Blah, 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 blah. Finally, it's like, they just kind of stare at you. It's like, you give us the dragon and follow us, and you'll get out of here alive. Just
All right,
maybe.
all right.
That is
so-
not an acceptable deal,
No.
and
So
how
the-
dare you insult
I am not a
my
possession.
trustworthiness?
Well, the fairy shows
I'm a
herself and
dwarf.
can roll it a diplomacy roll
All
if they're
about
willing
honor.
to talk.
What?
Let's see, where's my
I
diplomacy?
am not a possession.
If I- Let's see. So,
We could just take you.
That's gonna make
We
him not
could
like
just
you.
kill
He
you
was
all right
just
here.
a
I
possession.
didn't roll that.
He's like, Dobby is a free elf, okay?
There
What if I
will be
transform
no
into a cat and take off?
negotiations. You just tried to paralyze us all.
No,
And we just
we
want to
did
make
not.
sure he can't do that. Are
What if
you
I
calling me
shape change into a
stupid?
canary?
This one dwarf gets all up in your face. He's like, you better rethink those words, boy, or they'll be your last. It's like, you have one chance, and that's it. You give us the dragon and follow us, or we just kill you.
I think you should turn
Okay.
into a kid.
I'm going to shape change into a canary and fly off.
Okay. Do you have to roll anything for that?
Nope, I have alternate form. I can shape change into any animal or human of medium size or smaller.
So, you shape shift into a
Well, there's no
canary.
dragon to give you.
Still,
And they go,
not impressed with your.
okay, shoot him down, boys. And 20
They're gonna try to
crossbows.
shoot a canary with a crossbow.
20 shots. See how this
All
goes.
right.
My pizza. Is there a heart blanket on the bed, Coach? If not, it's on my bed, Loki.
I don't even know if they have the
See?
stats for a canary in D&D.
I'm just seeing
This.
It's considered
Yeah,
a
it's not on
defeated
here.
creature. It's like this big, and you're gonna shoot it with a crossbow.
Yeah, they'll probably kill you. I mean, unless somebody wants to talk them down right now.
I do.
Okay.
She has been.
I rolled a 17 in diplomacy check.
I'm still arguing with the dwarf about how he insulted my integrity as a dwarf.
You can't
And
trust
I'm-
were creatures, and
Anyways,
how is he
fairies
supposed to know that you're a
typing
dwarf?
up.
You're a freaking weretiger.
oh my
right now.
goodness, I've been staying up just as late as everybody else. I want to play, and the fairy had something to say.
Okay,
She says
you
I'm
rolled a
from the earth
17.
and I'm here on a mission, and she sent me, and I have to drag these people around with me, and I was just told to. It's not my fault. You can't.
So she's
judge
just
me.
trying to yell
If you
at them
come in
and see if they'll be
peace-
concerned.
Why
Like,
don't
just
you
starts
just
crying.
come
I'm just
with
I'm all
us?
about peace, and we're just trying to get something done.
The only
and-
reason we want that dragon is he just tried to paralyze all of us.
He could have tried
And
to
we don't-
eat you.
I can try to freeze them.
I'm gonna change back into my
More
dwarf.
the
Dude, you
reason
were
why we
trying
should
to be
have them.
nice. You were trying to disarm us. That's not a way to talk to a dragon. That's silliness. And like I said, I'm not really associated with him anyways. We're here about the earth. And
If you're not
it'd be
associated with
great.
him, why are you protecting him?
I'm not protecting him. We're
The
just trying
earth
to
is
get
protecting
through.
him.
The earth is protecting him.
Who the
I'm just
fuck
a
is
channel.
this Earth? You all sound crazy.
It is crazy. But it's
You know
true.
what?
And it says my 17,
Fine.
18, 19, 20.
That
No,
dragon tries
diplomacy
anything,
check. They believe me.
and we kill you all. Just follow us.
Okay, well, the fairy turns invisible again, and the camel's waiting outside, and she could just step around everybody and keep walking.
Just follow us, and nobody gets hurt. Okay?
We didn't hear you.
Wait, no one gets hurt?
No one gets hurt. Just follow me.
Okay, great.
This is me being nice.
He's just like, just stop talking.
Not enough arguing with you crazy people.
All right. As long as we're all good.
And that canary better stay where I can see it.
I chirp at him, like super annoyingly.
Shush,
Push the
Mary.
buttons.
Do you even have an AC there?
fairy puts the canary to sleep.
Well, yes,
Well,
he does.
first I
because
need to
he
know the
gets
stats
+1
of
for
a
every
canary.
size smaller than medium. So he would get at least a +3 for being diminutive.
And I'd need to know what the dexterity of a canary is.
I threatened to take away my coffin.
Yeah, probably like 25 or something.
A crossbow flies right past you. It's like, that's just a warning shot. Shut the fuck up and follow us. And they just kind of push
Fairy
you
puts the
along.
canary to sleep.
Can I glow? Just for the hell of it. I feel like glowing right now.
You can glow.
I'm
Fairy
glowing.
uses dance
Also,
points.
at this very moment,
What do you need?
you hear something from within yourselves. And you, Ginger, you recognize it immediately as the Earth, and you guys probably could
You guys
recognize that.
The Earth's talking to me.
Oh, the
Ginger-
earth is talking to
Yes.
me.
There's like, you guys can trust these people. And you probably really shouldn't fight them anyways. Just follow. And it'll be okay. So now, you're in the dwarves' custody. And they take your weapons. And they drag you along. And as you're walking through these caverns, and they twist and turn. Yes?
My earth would never ask me to disarm myself.
Why not?
Because I'm a druid and it's my right to defend myself any more
You
than a
don't
bear
need
has a right.
weapon to defend yourself as a druid, for one. And sometimes, for the sake of diplomacy, it's probably just better.
Oh, goddamn. Fairy starts
I
mumbling about
only give up
TSA under
my
her breath, and
obvious
they don't know what she's
weapons.
talking about, so it's okay.
As a ninja, I have mine kind of secreted away. With the exception of like the short bow and the ninja toe.
Well, I mean, they're going to pat you down, but I guess there is a chance that they didn't find it. So the obvious weapons, yes, they're
You
automatically
don't want to turn on
gone,
the squirrel.
but
Goddamn TSA goblins.
if you're
Oh,
trying to,
you said they pat me down?
yeah, if you're trying to conceal your weapons, you can make a high check for that.
Okay. Should I also make a secondary check on
Well, fuck you too.
if they make
I
me
did nothing.
frustrated, patting me down?
Yes.
Alright, so I rolled a 10 for the first check for, I don't know what I would add to that.
I bet you don't
You're
know.
hiding your weapons, so that's a high check.
Okay,
Why don't you go lay down in the other room,
so
honey?
26.
Okay.
I don't know whether or not high or low for. I rolled a 13 for
I'm all set.
whether or not they made me frustrated.
Well, I mean, you're feeling sexually frustrated, but it's not like you burst into this monstrous squirrel form. But
What
yes,
is
they
wrong?
pat you down, but they don't seem to find
oh,
anything
JD.
else.
Katie, don't go
So
in
you
the
have
bed with
those weapons
those.
that
Make
you
sure you
conceal.
eat them first.
And they're guiding you through.
Thank you.
And they take you down these caverns, and as you go
God bless
along,
my
they get
heart.
more and more intricate with
That's
like
me all the time.
I'm glad you got it.
columns and stuff, and just like you even start to see statues of dwarves and things that are just like carved out of stone. And then you go to the end of this hall, and you just see this huge city, and around it is kind of this like moat of lava. And they just continue guiding you down into the city. And you start to just
The
go
Earth people, says the fairy. Anyways.
They look at you like you're freaking Looney Tune. And they're just guiding
You're
you
a
through
fucking
the
Looney
city.
Tune, okay?
And it's probably just the most beautiful construction that any of you have seen. Just stuff that has been long since missing from the world for ages. And by all means, there should be no dwarves here, because the vampires supposedly captured them all and brought them to the surface 100 years ago. But as you're going through, you get brought to perhaps the most fabulous structure, which is in the middle of the town. And there's just like these 2 huge statues of dwarves. And you are brought in. And the dwarf that was talking to you before said, I am going to bring you to the Dwarf King, but it may take some time before you can actually see him. And in that time, you're going to be staying in the cells for safekeeping.
Gross.
And with that, he brings you down into the palace's dungeon. And these cells are actually not in too bad shape. It's more like a motel room than
Large
anything
hotel
else.
room?
Yep. They're going to fuck you all in the motel room. But they bring you down to these cells and, you know...
Well, I'm okay with it as long as it's comfortable and you can go get my camel. Is that okay?
The camel's
Someone get my camel for
been
me?
with you. It might be a little weird, but yeah, they
Followed
put you...
me? I told them not to follow me
They
through
brought
the
him. They
cave.
said they brought him to.
Oh, they did. They brought him.
Yep.
They went.
We're gonna see what happens.
Wait a minute, you said not
but
to
like I
follow
have
you in the
padding.
cave?
But I have padding, and they brought me lotion, and there's a shower.
No. It's just a really nice cell. But, like, the beds and stuff are made out of stone.
Yeah, could I get, like, a mattress, like a real one, at least?
Technically,
it'll
if
be
you
okay.
packed a bedroll, you could just lay it out.
I
on the
did,
stone.
but I want them to care about me. I'm asking for customer service.
At this point, we still don't even know if we should trust you and
The
let
Earth
you live.
says we should trust you.
Don't you hear the
You have no
Earth?
choice. You really don't.
Oh. Had a choice, motherfucker.
You want me to be real with you, Troy? These people so out-level you that it's not even funny.
We could have ran.
No, they were behind you too.
I have the ability to be in mist form and just slip
Yeah,
through the
I
bars.
could just
You
slip
might
through
have
the
lived.
bars. It's
Yeah.
not a
Gone.
thing. I just thought that
Well,
would be nice.
let's just consider this for one moment. These dwarves have managed to escape being captive by the vampires for 100 years. So you think they might have something to deal with that.
Did dwarves even live that long?
Yes.
Not necessarily, but, you know, it's still something that's an ever-present threat. So they lock you in this cave. I mean, not cave, in the cage. It's like...
The sexy cage.
Could I get
Yes.
hot soup? If you get me hot soup, I'll stay. It'll be cool.
You have no choice but to stay. Yeah, I was just about to say, don't even try any fancy magic tricks in here. Because they're not going to do you any good.
Fancy
And then he leaves.
Fairy. I don't need to do fancy tricks.
Yeah, it technically counts as magic, I believe. And besides druidic magic. All that good stuff. But he leaves you in the cage. And you guys have just
Well,
some
how should I
time.
know if I can trust you if I can't even get like hot water for tea? This isn't good diplomacy.
He can't hear you. And it's more or less that, I don't know. Do you trust
Selective
the
hearing
earth?
now. He's just like, whoop. Yeah, because the Earth said to trust them. You have to
God
trust the
damn
Earth.
it. Well, Barry.
Yep.
I have rights.
I mean, you could try to escape. The bars look really, really thin. Even to keep something of your size from escaping. But you could try. I mean, that's up to you. He's been gone, and he's been gone for a little while.
Does she still have her violin?
Yeah. Did they take that away from me? It's
Yes.
not a weapon.
It's okay.
Oh, those bastards.
I'll just snuggle with my camel.
Well, actually, let's talk about that. Did you say to the camel to wait for you outside of the caves?
Yes.
Yes,
Then
she
you
did.
do not have your camel. It didn't come in. They didn't capture it, and it's still outside of the caves.
Then I request my camel.
Can you at least bring my camel so it doesn't get eaten?
Yeah.
One of the guards comes up to you and is like, "Get your what?"
Have an albino dire camel that was waiting for me at the entrance. Could you do it, please?
A what?
You
what is
can't
it?
miss him.
What's
All you have to do is call his name.
What's-
His name is Toe, Taughgh. Yes, that's it.
what?
You
What
just
is
call
a
her.
camel? I've never heard of this thing you're talking about.
It's kind of like a moose. It's a riding animal. It's like a horse. It's a big white, majestic,
I
lumpy
change
horse.
into a camel.
Yes.
If
You
you
should
go to the
change
entrance
into
of
a
the
camel. Be
cave
like
and
this,
call him.
but bigger.
Oh wait, I can do that too. Actually, I have polymorph. Polymorphs into the white camel.
Polymorph is a spell, right?
Thing. I have it as a thing. Yep, I have polymorph self as a class feature.
Class feature? Or as a
Yep.
race feature? I mean, as a class, you get wild shape, but
It would be a racial feature.
A racial trait.
yes. But you go to polymorph, and nothing happens.
Are you trying to get him to fall
Well, you're not really falling
You're not
asleep
falling
either.
asleep.
Dude,
So they're
how
just
about
looking
you
at
go
you.
lay down in my bed?
and is like,
and then
wait,
the
are
other
you
kids
trying
lay
to
down
do
in my room.
magic?
I don't know for free.
Well, then don't complain that people are being awake.
Oh, she's definitely asleep. I just stuck my feet on her butt and didn't realize it. I'm like, wait, why are my toes really warm?
But yeah, the guard is just looking at it. He's like, wait, are you trying to do magic?
No, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you.
Just want my camel.
I'm trying to show you what a camel
Because
is.
we're trying to work together, and I don't want my I mean, I don't think anything's gonna eat that. I mean, but it would be nice for me to not worry about my companion while we're negotiating here. And it would show that you care. It would make me feel secure, like I'm not
Just-
gonna get eaten.
Out of character, I think for 3.5
If you
Animal
lay down in my bed,
companions
little buddy, you can spend the night in my room.
are like a spell or something. Then you can just resummon them at any point and unsummon them at any point. Isn't that true?
Nope.
No.
Okay. It was that way in Neverwinter.
Summon arcane, which is what you're thinking of as summon creature.
No,
Which is
I'm
a
not
spell,
thinking of that.
but
I am not thinking of that. I know that is something different. It's just
and
Neverwinter.
sorcerers have a familiar.
In Neverwinter Nights, the animal companion functioned that way. That's why I'm thinking that.
No.
But
Look on your face for a second. You had this
Roll-
little bit of a frown. like,
see.
no, that doesn't sound
Ginger.
pleasant.
and if anybody wants to assist Ginger, that you can.
And what?
Oh, I totally shape change into her companion animal and spit at the guard.
You can't.
No.
He does that.
No, you can't. Shapeshift,
Yeah, you-
I'm pretty sure, is a magical ability. And for some reason, when you go to try to do it,